Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome. They're scheduled for 12. Here's round. Number one. Power puncher versus the ultimate power puncher. How's it going to go?
Well, when you have more than power, it goes your way. Tyson has speed. He has a good style. He has an ability to be elusive. The other guy only has power. It's going to go Tyson's way. He has too many weapons.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Stay away from the outside.
The combo lands upstairs. Tyson's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Come on, cover up.
Not able to land the uppercut. Good right hand. And Tyson with a block punch. Good counter punch by Mike Tyson. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Halfway through this round.
Move your head.
Ali's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up nice. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Nice block by Muhammad Ali. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Ali hooks and scores. Two good jabs by Muhammad Ali. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Muhammad Ali's clearly affected by that. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Fine work with the double jab downstairs. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Double up your punch.
Halfway through round number 2. Ali blocks it. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Ali's combination punching is working well here. Good block there by Mike Tyson. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Range, range. Double up. Left and right. Left and right.
10 clicks of the talk. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range.
Start of a new round. Ali's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me 2 things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed.
Finish with the hook.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Stay on.
Muhammad Ali's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Teddy, the early life of Mike Tyson has been well documented, but you were the guy who first taught him how to really formally box. What do you remember of those early days of getting Tyson into the ring?
I remember he was 12 years old. He was 190 pounds, and there was no fat. And I wanted to see a birth certificate to know if this was really true. He had physical tools we had not seen before.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Mike Tyson.
Move your hands.
Tried the hook, didn't get it.
Watch that.
Ali's in there clinching a lot, it seems to me. I mean, he was stunned earlier, but it just seems like he's tying up.
Hey, if it seems like that to you, that's okay. But more importantly, more dangerously for him, it probably seems that way to his opponent. And he's going to take advantage of it. He knows that he's not right.
Great hook to the head that time. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds
Finish
on
with
there.
the hook. Hit the body.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good looking right hand after. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Tyson's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4, and we take a look at your scorecard. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because
Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
and his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
Distance. Work the body.
Nice work, nice work.
Good block. Combo lands to the head.
Double up on your punches.
Good block by Ali. Well off the mark by solid. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good evening, I'm Joe. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Blocks away that headshot. Ferocious's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Eddie Chambers. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Eddie Chambers is smashed by a hook. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Fast Eddie with a good block. .90 seconds to go here in this round. A crushing two-punch combo by Ferocious. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right.
Come on, kid, focus.
Nowhere close that punch by Eddie Chambers. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Double up your punch.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Ferocious. Comes right back with some offense of his own. 10 seconds remaining in this round. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Listen, I don't want to see you again with the rope. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Eddie Chambers.
Hook up the jab.
That was a miss by Ferocious. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Nice strike after catching one by Chambers. How about that left hand? He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college. They're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel. And we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Good Good exchange. He fires back. Now he ties up there. A little head hunting with the right. Good way to protect the midsection. He missed with that headshot.
Stay away from the inside.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And round number 3 is underway. Chambers blocks it. Eddie Chambers is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Keep your head moving.
He gets off with a combination up top.
Pace yourself.
That's it. That's it.
And he's holding.
Pace yourself. Come on, get focused. Finish with the hook.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. He saw the uppercut. He took advantage, throwing it out there. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Keep going.
Ferocious's punch is far off the target. There's the old 1-2. Ferocious is showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Ferocious's fatigue is starting to play a major factor in this fight now. He is having trouble landing any of these punches.
Yeah, and it's not because his opponent all of a sudden is a great defensive whiz. You know, he's not Claude Rains. He didn't all of a sudden become the invisible man. It's just that he's not landing because he's thrown him from too far away, as you said, very tired.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And that's the end of round 3.
Good job in that round.
Eddie Chambers is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good block by Ferocious. blocks the headshot.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Well timed by Eddie Chambers. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Eddie Chambers is employing a strategy that works really well for him. He's staying outside, he's utilizing that jab, and he's scoring when he can.
Yeah, he's recognizing the deficiencies of his opponent. He's got a slow, plodding guy in front of him who's a little flat-footed, and he's doing, as you said, exactly what he should be doing.
Halfway through round number 4.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Ferocious is well off the mark that time. Little head hunting with the left.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Work the body, kid. Body. Keep looking at you.
Eddie Chambers is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Focus. Come on, kid. Focus.
Ferocious is using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Some more head movement.
Fine looking right hand by Ferocious.
Good job, buddy.
Back to the body.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on, kid. Focus.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Good flush double jab by Ferocious. one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Chambers. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
Just like that. Come on, get bumped.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Ferocious.
Get bumped.
Unable to connect by Eddie Chambers.
Looking good.
And he ties up on the inside.
Relax, relax.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Keep doing what you're doing. Left and right, left and right.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
He's tired. He's tired.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A headshot blocked.
Hook up that jab.
A sound combination by Ferocious.
Need to keep that head moving.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Eddie Chambers.
Double up your punches. Yeah, give him work.
Final 10 seconds of the sixth round.
Nice, nice.
Nice work.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Get that head moving. That's it. That's it.
Eddie Chambers blocks it away. Nice jabs there by Ferocious.
Be on the inside.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Eddie Chambers.
Watch the hook.
Good defensive skill with the block by Ferocious. At the halfway point of round 7. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
One, two.
Not able to land the headshot. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Not an accurate hook at all. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Chambers able to land the counter punch. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And this round comes to an end.
Stand toe to toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Start of round number 8. Eddie Chambers is in good position. If you look at your scorecard, Teddy, you've got him up slightly, but still a lot of this fight to go.
Yeah, you don't become a champion by just winning halfway through. That is the testing of a champion. That's the testing of a top professional fighter. Keep it up, keep that concentration.
Stay on the outside.
That hook was well off the mark. Ferocious has got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Stay away from the inside.
Ferocious is flat out not jabbing enough. I mean, how can you try to win this fight on the outside if you're not letting that jab go?
Yeah, how can you win a fight, period? Maybe he doesn't want to win enough.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
You got this one.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Eddie Chambers.
Pace yourself.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Good doubling up of the jab by Ferocious. Ferocious is right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion. but it's there for the taking.
Back to the body.
Eddie Chambers is putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Halfway through the 9th round, you see him holding on.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
Keep your distance.
Ferocious is putting forth a great combination there. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Ferocious. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Ferocious is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Eddie Chambers.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Ferocious is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Unable to make an impact there by Ferocious. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Keep working the jab. Good, good. Move your head.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
Turn that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
You're still not moving enough.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end. So the start of the 11th round, Teddy, you have him down by just a slight margin, but just to look at him, to look at these two guys, you can tell he has less left in that gas tank.
Yeah, and does he want to find it? Does he want to go to the reserve? Everyone, Joe, even you, has a reserve tank. Go find it.
Doing great.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Let's go, hit him.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Ferocious.
Can't give him warning.
Ferocious's punch didn't come close. Eddie Chambers, his trainer, is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
That was not well targeted by Eddie Chambers. Eddie Chambers' head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
Stay away from the inside.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
What? You're doing great.
Last 10 seconds. I don't like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down. He gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
Keep working the body.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And he just holds on there.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
halfway through this 12th and final round. Nice block by Ferocious. And he engages in the clinch. Final minute of the final round. Eddie Chambers has got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Ferocious is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Use your feet. Take off the jab.
Watch the hook.
Work the body.
Last 10 seconds of the fight.
Side to side.
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, but you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. Eddie Chambers' dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, it was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.